Is Elon Musk really getting paid $1 trillion? How will this impact Tesla's business and your Tesla investment? Watch to the end of this video to find out. On November 6th, at the 2025 Tesla annual shareholder meeting, over 75% of Tesla shareholders voted in favor of the new CEO Performance Award, which could ultimately grant Tesla CEO Elon Musk with an additional 423 million shares of Tesla stock. If fully realized, Elon Musk would control 25% of Tesla's outstanding shares, up from approximately 13% today. In this video, I will break down Elon Musk's 2025 compensation plan, explain what milestones Elon Musk must accomplish to unlock all 12 of his compensation tranches, and frame each of the financial and operational milestones from today's context. Let's dive right in. Like the 2018 CEO Performance Award, the 2025 CEO Performance Award pays Elon Musk in 12 tranches if Elon Musk meets certain market capitalization and operational goals over time. Each tranche is worth 1% of Tesla's outstanding shares. I'll cover the specifics of these goals in a moment, but for now, let's focus on how the plan is structured. The 2018 plan compensated Elon with stock options. The 2025 plan, in contrast, awards restricted common stock. Allow me to briefly explain the difference. Both methods ultimately increase Tesla's stock-based compensation, but with restricted common stock, Elon gains access to the full voting rights of each tranche as it gets unlocked. To earn one tranche of shares, any one of the 12 operational milestones can be matched with any one of the 12 market capitalization milestones. A market capitalization milestone and an operational milestone that are matched together can be achieved at different points in time. Those shares will become earned shares at the later date of the two. Once Elon earns a tranche of shares, those shares will not vest for between 7.5 and 10 years, depending on when the tranche is earned, and only if Elon remains in what Tesla calls continuous service, which simply means that Elon must still be a company executive in some capacity. Any shares that become earned before the 5-year anniversary of the 2025 CEO Performance Award, which is September 3rd, 2030, will vest on the 7.5-year anniversary of the performance plan, which is March 3rd, 2033. Any shares that are earned after the 5-year anniversary of the plan, or after September 3rd, 2030, will only vest on the 10-year anniversary of the plan, or September 3rd, 2035. The vesting period is very important here due to the forfeiture clause, which reads, if any of the market capitalization milestones or operational milestones are not achieved prior to the 10th anniversary of the 2025 CEO Performance Award, all unvested shares, including unvested earned shares, will be forfeited. This means that Elon would be eligible to keep any earned shares that vest on the 7.5-year anniversary date, but stands to lose all earned shares that vest on the 10-year anniversary date unless all 12 tranches are unlocked by that time. Again, in order for shares to vest on the 7.5-year anniversary date, Elon needs to earn those shares within 5 years of September 3rd, 2025. This has profound implications because it essentially incentivizes Elon to accomplish as many of these milestones as possible in the next 5 years to secure any form of compensation, knowing that the last few tranches of the plan are extremely aggressive. For example, let's say that Elon earns 11 of the 12 share tranches before the 10-year anniversary date, but only earns them after March 4th, 2030, and that Elon is unable to earn the last tranche of shares before the 10-year anniversary date. In this situation, Elon would get no compensation at all, despite potentially solving autonomy, building a bot army, and getting Tesla's stock priced over $2,000 per share. This is wild. Another condition in the contract is that Elon must hold all vested shares for an additional 5 years from the vesting date. This effectively means that Elon can't sell any of these shares until March 2038 at the earliest for shares earned before September 30th, 2030. The last part of the plan structure that I will cover is the offset amount. Tesla explains the offset amount as follows. The number of 7.5-year earned shares will be immediately reduced by an amount called the initial offset amount, which will be equal to the number of shares of Tesla's common stock with a fair market value on the 7.5-year anniversary of the 2025 CEO Performance Award equal to the product of $334.09 per share, which was the fair market value of Tesla's common stock on September 3rd, 2025, the date that these shares were granted, multiplied by the number of 7.5-year earned shares rounded up to the nearest whole share. Let's use an example to explain this. Let's assume that the price of Tesla stock is $634.09 at the 7.5-year anniversary date of the plan, and that Elon has earned only one tranche of shares. Here is how we would calculate the number of shares that would vest. One tranche of shares is equal to 35,311,992 shares, and those shares were valued at $334.09 each when issued, for a total value of $334.09 multiplied by 35,311,992. This is equal to roughly $12 billion, and this is the initial offset amount. Next, we need to calculate how many shares this offset amount represents. To do this, we divide the offset amount by the current share price, like this. If we divide the roughly $12 billion by that $634.09 price, we end up with roughly 18.6 million shares. Finally, we need to subtract these shares from the total earned shares. So taking the roughly 35.3 million shares, subtracting 18.6 million shares, we end up with approximately 16.7 million shares. So Elon would receive this 16.7 million shares worth approximately $10.6 billion for that one tranche of shares if the price is $604.09 on the 7.5-year anniversary date. This was a deliberate design feature by Tesla's board of directors to ensure that Elon's compensation is tied exclusively to Tesla's post-grant stock appreciation and value creation, rather than including any baseline value from the grant date. Now that we've covered the structure, let's focus on the milestones, starting with the market capitalization milestones. The lowest market capitalization milestone starts at $2 trillion, which would be an increase of approximately 40% from today's level. This would bring Tesla's stock price to $556 per share. However, hitting this market capitalization is insufficient. Each market capitalization milestone must be sustained for a 6 calendar year month trailing average and a 30 calendar day trailing average. In other words, a short-term price squeeze won't cut it. Here is a chart showing Tesla's stock price at each market capitalization milestone level. The highest market capitalization milestone would see Tesla's share price hitting approximately $2,300 per share. Operational milestones can fall under one of two categories. I'll call them product-based and earnings-based. There are 4 product-based operational milestones, and they are 20 million cumulative Tesla vehicles delivered, 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions, 1 million bots delivered, and 1 million robotaxis in commercial operation. Let's cover these individually, starting with what I think is the easiest of the group. And that is 20 million cumulative Tesla vehicles delivered. Through Q3 2025, Tesla has delivered about 8.5 million vehicles since its inception, and they are on pace to deliver another approximately 500K in Q4 of this year. This means that Elon will need to deliver an average of about 1.1 million vehicles per year for the next 10 years. Given that Tesla has averaged over 1.5 million deliveries per year over the past 3 years, this one should be easy to achieve. Next, 10 million active full self-driving subscriptions. According to Tesla, 10 million active subscriptions means that there is an average daily aggregate number of at least 10 million subscriptions over a consecutive 3-month period that pay Tesla to access full self-driving. On the Q3 25 earnings call, Tesla's chief financial officer referenced that 12% of Tesla's existing fleet have either purchased FSD or are subscribed to it. This puts Tesla's FSD fleet at approximately 1 million users globally. Thus, to achieve this milestone, Elon would need to 9x the existing FSD fleet over a 10-year period. This milestone is therefore very ambitious. Next, 1 million robotaxis in commercial operation. To accomplish this goal, Tesla must achieve a daily average aggregate number of at least 1 million robotaxis commercially operated by or on behalf of the company over a consecutive 3-month period as part of a transportation service. Robotaxi here is defined as a vehicle that uses full self-driving and is used to offer transportation services without a human driver in the vehicle or any other successor, replacement, or enhancement to such robotaxi that is intended to substantially perform or provide similar functionality. This one requires some additional consideration. Now, I'm not a lawyer, but I think that the text that says, on behalf of the company, could have some broad implications. Allow me to explain. Right now, Tesla is operating a small robotaxi fleet in Austin, Texas. Tesla owns the vehicles and manages the complete operation from A to Z. In this case, the robotaxi fleet is very easy to define. But what if Tesla were to open its robotaxi app to its entire fleet and individual owners could opt in and agree to act under the company's direction, making use of Tesla's branding, platform, advertising to create value? Would this vehicle now count towards the 1 million robotaxi goal? It might. And if it does, then Tesla wouldn't need to operate its own fleet of 1 million vehicles. It could simply count owner-provided vehicles as robotaxis, provided that they operate over a 3-month period. This would greatly simplify and expedite the goal. If you're a lawyer and you have an opinion on this, please feel free to let me know what you think in the comments. And finally, 1 million bots delivered. Tesla explains that to achieve this milestone, Elon must deliver at least 1 million bots from the date of grant, and bot is defined as any robot or other physical product with mobility using artificial intelligence manufactured by or on behalf of the company, including Optimus, and any other successor, replacement, or enhancement to such bot that substantially performs or provides similar functionality. Note, vehicles are not considered bots. Given that this is an entirely new business unit, I think we could all agree that this goal is extremely ambitious. There are 8 earnings-based milestones, starting at $50 billion in adjusted EBITDA, ranging all the way up to $400 billion in adjusted EBITDA. For context, Tesla's highest ever annual adjusted EBITDA occurred in 2022, when they printed about $19.2 billion for the year. This year, Tesla is on pace for approximately $15 billion in adjusted EBITDA. So is this plan favorable for Tesla shareholders? The answer here is a clear yes. Unless Tesla's market capitalization increases significantly from here, Elon Musk will not be paid anything. In addition, with the vesting and holding clauses, the plan is structured to maximize shareholder value as soon as possible in the short term, while keeping Elon Musk retained and engaged in the long term. The offset amount ensures that Elon is only being compensated for any incremental value that he generates for the company above the grant date baseline. And the forfeiture clause I described earlier significantly reduces shareholder risk long term. But let's consider the alternative for a minute. What would happen to Tesla's market capitalization if Elon Musk's performance award was rejected? According to Tesla's chair of their board of directors, Elon's leadership was critical to Tesla's success and warned that without a plan that properly incentivizes him, the company could lose his time, talent, and vision. Every Tesla shareholder who lived through the year 2022 would understand this. If the performance award was rejected, Elon would probably leave Tesla and sell most of, if not all, his 413 million shares. In 2022, Elon sold only 94.2 million shares, and Tesla's stock declined by approximately 75% from its peak. Combine this selling pressure with the premium that the market provides Tesla for Elon's vision and track record, and Tesla's market capitalization would probably fall in the neighborhood of 90%. So yes, this plan is unequivocally favorable to Tesla shareholders. The last philosophical question some of you may have is this: does any CEO on Earth deserve this much compensation, for simply doing their job? A CEO's main job is, after all, to increase shareholder value. Elon has clearly thought about this, and he has a defense for it. On the Q3 2025 earnings call, he clarified that his primary motivation is not the acquisition of wealth, but rather having a large voting power in the company to prevent his removal, so that he can feel secure in building a massive robot army. Because we all know that he who controls the robots controls the world. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. Your support will help me create more videos like this in the future. If you disagree with me, tell me why in the comments. As always, you can find me on X at TSLAFANMTL or TeslaFanMontreal. Till next time, thanks very much.